Relax.
Step back. Bring your balls, Conor. Remember, did you bring your balls, Conor? Get over it. Did you bring your balls, Conor? Did you bring your balls, Conor?
It's not a beach. That's all.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Relax.
Step back. Bring your balls, Conor. Remember, did you bring your balls, Conor? Get over it. Did you bring your balls, Conor? Did you bring your balls, Conor?
It's not a beach. That's all.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Relax.
Step back. Bring your balls, Conor. Remember, did you bring your balls, Conor? Get over it. Did you bring your balls, Conor? Did you bring your balls, Conor?
It's not a beach. That's all.
Jabs are good because you're staying switched on. Jab and you're switched on. Jab and you're switched on. When you throw the combination jab, slip, uppercut, backhand, roll. This is you bouncing. All wasted movement. Jab, slip, uppercut, right hand, roll, and then what? Then we're still here. Boom, boom, boom.
What's your response to Paulie leaving camp and what he said about you?
It shows his character, in my opinion. He was looking for an exit. The spars were not good for him. He took a lot of head trauma. Straight after it, we were worried. The sparring partners were actually telling us when he was dropped back to the home that he was stumbling out of the car after the 12-rounder.
What's your response to the way he says you've been treating your sparring partners as far as the house they're staying at?
I think it's ridiculous. I mean, we have multiple houses over here. He can say, look, he can say what he wants. The guy is a mouthpiece. I don't know what else to say. He came in, he got his ass whooped, he got his ego badly dented, and that's it. I mean, we sent the footage of the knockdown. We sent the footage over, and I don't think they are refusing to show it. So he was flattened. What can I say? He got his ass whooped. But I like the guy. He's all right though. He's kind of like a lovable mouthpiece. Do you know what I mean? But he's all right. He was knocked down. He was flattened against the ropes. Multiple times the ropes kept him on his feet. We were worried about him. We thought the worst was that to happen. You know what I mean? He was certainly badly concussed. As far as the images that got leaked, let me clear this. I didn't leak no images. The image I leaked and the image I released, the only image I released was the original one where my hands were behind my back, and that was in response to the comment where he said, he went on a big quote, and one of the comments in the quote was, "I will beat him with one hand tied behind my back." So I released one picture with me whooping his ass with both hands behind my back. And then he just got out of there and went running, and I don't know. I mean, I don't mind Paulie. He came in, he spoke a hell of a game previous, very disrespectful to the skill set, very disrespectful to the discipline. But no matter what a man says, if they show up and try to answer that and try their best, you've got to give respect, and that's what happened. He showed up, he tried his best. It didn't go his way, he got his ass whooped, he got his pride dented, and then he wanted a way out. What better way for a guy like him to exit under a load of questions and mysterious, you know what I mean? So, under a load of questions, so, and that's it.
Nice to see that! Conor, going back to the Mayweather fight, the stoppage, in your opinion, now you've watched it back, was it early? Would you prefer to have
Adelaide Bird's husband. Adelaide Bird's husband, Robert Bird. That's all I'll say on that.
Right.
That's her husband. When we came face to face and we went and we done the rules thing, when Floyd was here, I was here, the ref was here, he was only staring at me. And I'm looking at him staring at me, and I'm like, I could see in the peripheral of my vision that he was just looking at me and he wasn't looking at Floyd. I was almost going to say, he's fighting as well, mate. Give him the fucking, give him a rules meeting. You know what I mean? What's going on there? Every time we tied up, he literally wrestled me off him. So, I don't know, it is what it is. I knew I was not going to get a fair shake out there. I thought it was an early stoppage. How the fuck can you stop a fight when there was no knockdowns or nothing previous? The round before, I almost had him dropped. I hurt him to the body. I hurt him to the body the round before. So how the fuck can you, like round 10, then stop it like that when there's a first sign of a wobble? Nah, man, you've got to let these fights go on, so.
And you're used to UFC where they...
Floyd's got 3.
Yeah.
So Floyd's got the one that he got, and he got
Tax problems. That's what he's got. Oh, no.
That's lying.
That's heavy shit. That's heavy shit.
It's hard to get out from underneath that.
Fucking right it is, especially when I'm on top of you.
I'm going to knock him out bad. I mean, he's too small. I know he's fast, I know he's got good reflexes, I know he's experienced. I don't care. I hit you, you fall, and that's it. He will be unconscious. If we go 8 rounds, or if we go 8 ounces, which we are very close to, I believe, there's commission hearings and all, so I'm very pleased about that. He will be unconscious inside 2 rounds.
You entertained the possibility of how disastrous this would be if a miracle happened and he actually beat you and you lost? Have you entertained that at all? Have you thought about it? Have you dreamed about it? Have there been nightmares about it, Floyd?
When a fight gets to the when you're fighting at this level, there's no loser. When you're fighting at this level, there's no loser.
Floyd has another quote. He said this about you. He says, you have 2 options. You're going down on your face or your back. You would care to... First of all, I would prefer back.
Down in the history books, Conor.
That's me.
That's
What do you say?
I am. Down in the history books. I'm going down in the history books. I've dominated the UFC and I will dominate boxing also. It has never before been done, so that's where I'm going, down in the history books.
I mean, I ain't never known a man to make hundreds and hundreds of millions that's a loser.
How are you feeling right now? What is your prediction leading towards? I believe he'll be unconscious inside 1 round.
If we were to get it on, I would most certainly dismantle him also.
First of all, I would prefer back.
Down in the history books, Conor.
That's me.
What do you say?
I
am. Down in the history books. I'm going down in the history books. I've dominated the UFC and I will dominate boxing also. It has never before been done, so that's where I'm going, down in the history books.
Now, what is your prediction leading towards? I believe he'll be unconscious inside 1 round.
If we were to get it on, I would most certainly dismantle him also.
Oh, wow.
You're not excited by all this. Don't act like you're not excited by all this. He's a sick of the boxing game, you know it. He's a sick of everyone in the boxing game. Same shit, same boring shit. You are all highly excited by this on the boxing side. So I just want to say to all of boxing, it's okay to love me as much as I love me. It's okay.
If you lost, you? 49-0?
I'm gonna walk out that ring with my head high.
What other mixed martial artist is there like me? I'm not. He'd need to reincarnate Bruce Lee, and that would be the only person he could bring in that could mimic me of what way I'm coming at him. So I am not like any other mixed martial artist. I'm not like any other boxer. I am in a league of my own, so I will prove that August 26th. I think his age, I think his size are big factors in it. I mean, maybe not so much the age, but certainly the size.
Because what?
He's too small. Like, he's not gonna lie. He's not gonna take the shots.
You ain't never seen me troubled by no small man like that.
What's gonna happen against Conor McGregor?
I just want everybody to tune in. I can't really say.
I'm fresh as fuck. Cracked him with the left hand and I saw him in a bit of panic, but he stayed.